What's good, Bone Locks fam? I am going to show you how I wash my dreads today using the water bottle technique. If you notice in the video that I'm being a little rough on my hair, it's because I am. I do have a maintenance session tomorrow, first time in 4 months. You might not want to be that rough with your hair when you're washing it, but hey, if you want to get a good wash, you gotta be a little rough sometimes, right? So this video is about washing my hair. Y'all enjoy it. I kept it raw, okay? I didn't really edit or cut anything out because I wanted to keep the raw footage. I wanted people to see how long it actually takes to wash dreads. It's not just a quick 5-minute video. You know, it's a long process. And I even, for video purposes, I even sped this up. You know, I cut the process down just for video purposes. I could have rinsed the soap out longer, stuff like that, but for video purposes, I cut it down so it wouldn't be too long already because it was already long enough. So yeah, I kept it raw. I wanted you guys to see how long it actually does take. It's not a quick process. It can be a little tedious and annoying, but with that being said, please enjoy the video. Like and subscribe to my channel, please. If you're new here, I talk about all things with dreadlocks. I do videos on my dog Simba. I got a new addition to the fam, which I will be introducing very, very soon. So if you like that kind of content, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thanks everybody, and stay tuned. Alright, so if you're going to do exactly how I do in this video, you will need 2 microfiber towels to dry your hair. Don't use a regular towel. You'll also need the shampoo, and like I mentioned, I use the water bottle technique. First thing you're going to want to do is go ahead and get your hair wet. I sped the video up through this for obvious reasons, but make sure you're wetting your hair very well. Make sure you're squeezing the dreads and getting the water inside of them. This shouldn't be a 1-minute process. You really want to make sure your hair is wet because the water does take a while to get in. So now what I did was I flipped all my hair to one side. I flip it all to one side so I can use the water bottle and the shampoo inside to get all on my scalp. If you flip it all to one side, you have access to your scalp. It's a lot easier. At this point, you can just wash like normal hair. I mean, it'd be a little easy, but you know, you can scratch your scalp, you can massage your scalp. There's nothing special to this, no trick to it. The reason I use the water bottle is because the soap being liquidy and runny like this allows it to really get in between the dreads and into my scalp instead of trying to rub hard, not even a bar soap or just normal shampoo into your hair. So the water bottle works a lot easier. And you're gonna just flip your hair over and repeat the process. You're gonna do the same thing on this side. Now flip all your hair forward and wash your back, and as you can see, with the exception of the water bottle, this is very normal. You wash your dreads just like you wash your hair. You know, there's nothing really magic about it. Okay, and then the last thing I do to get all my scalp is I put my hair down normal so I can wash the top of my scalp. And I just do it again, same thing, same process. Squeeze the soap onto my scalp and massage it in. So that was all just for washing your scalp. This next part is going to be actually washing the dreads themselves. And I split my hair into 4 sections, 2 on one side, 2 on the other. And everything in here is basically 4 sections. I do everything in 4s. So, I mean, the video basically speaks for itself. I grab a section and I squirt some soap onto it and just start squeezing it in like a sponge. Okay, now you don't want to just do the outsides. You know, you can kind of move the dreads around in that section and get the soap in, but if you do it like this, all your dreads are gonna get washed. I mean, the way I wash it with the soap like this, and that it's liquid and runny, it's hitting all the dreads. So you're gonna go down to the next section and so on and so forth until you have all the 4 sections done. As you can see here, all the dreads are getting covered with soap. Listen, there's nothing special to this. You know, as long as you're not pulling too hard or wringing them, you know, it is really self-explanatory. There's not much to it. When I'm all done with all 4 sections, I just take a little bit of leftover soap and again just squeeze it on the top of my hair and just give it like a once over, you know. Just like a quick last final touch. So I just made this bottle of shampoo before I got in here, and as you can see, maybe use like 25% of it. So that'll last me a good 3 to 4 washes. And you know, the next again is very self-explanatory. You're just gonna rinse your hair out. Again, I sped it up for time purposes, but this is something you don't want to take lightly. Okay, if I were to just wash my hair by myself with no video, I would probably rinse my hair out for 15-20 minutes just to be certain. That's not something you want, is leftover shampoo and soap in your hair. So after you give it a good rinse, I'm just again going in the sections and going section by section and squeezing them. And what I'm doing here is I'm squeezing the water into my hand to see if there's any soap or bubbles that are still coming out. And if it looks clean, if the water looks clear, you know, the laws of physics say the shampoo should be out, right? So anyways, yeah, I go around section by section, squeeze them out, try not to wring them. And you know, you can do this as long as you want. It's not, you can't do this too much, okay, put it that way. So I'm done washing here now, and you can see all the water that's still in them and dripping out and coming off of them. You're gonna go ahead and split into 4 sections again and squeeze them out. Okay, you can go dread by dread if you want, but that's a little tedious. I go again by sections of 4, and I just squeeze until I feel satisfied. So I always give my hair the head whip in the shower. You will be surprised by how much water actually comes off by doing this. Grab them microfiber towels, all right? You're gonna use one on half of your head and one on the other half. Go ahead and split them and just squeeze the hair into the towel this time. Just put the towel around the dread and squeeze, and that towel, when you're done with it, will be soaked. It should be soaked. So I use one towel for half of the head, and I use the other towel on the other two sections. So the last thing I do is I tie one of the towels into a ponytail into my hair, just to soak up a little excess water. It probably doesn't do much, but I've always done it. And I just put the other towel on top of my head. Hey, okay, now that I'm done washing, thank you guys all for sticking around to the end. And like I said, be on the lookout for my 6-month dread update. It's gonna consist of my maintenance session before and after. I don't know if I'm gonna get any footage of the actual session or not. Depends on what the lady wants, if I can bring cameras in or not. But be on the lookout, stay tuned. Thanks for watching, y'all.